Well, I'm back again. It's been almost about a week or two. I still have the other one I'm uploading in the background for my last video. I just wanted to give you guys an update. It looks like winter is finally arrived now. Snow is starting to build up outside. A couple of centimeters that I'm going to have to deal with this afternoon. Simple shovel, and I love using my little snow shovel from Ryobi. Uh, if you don't have one of these things, not specifically from Ryobi, but from one of the major suppliers that deal with electric tools and all that, like Milwaukee, DeWalt, um, and Mastercraft, as an example. Some of them that do have drills, impact wrenches, and all that are battery operated, ranging anywhere between 18 and 40 volts. The one that I had that I picked up for myself, which was a snow shovel from Ryobi, it's an 18 volt snow shovel. It's no more than 10 inches wide, 6 inches in height for the auger and all that. And I tested it out a few weeks, about last week or so. And surprisingly, it does a really good job up to 6 inches. Just have to know how to work the 6 inches completely. I've tried it only with maybe about an inch or two of snow, and it works out very well. Surprisingly, you just have to plan the way to shoot the extra snow that's coming out from the front. Simple fact, because on mine that I have from Ryobi only has it where you can shoot straight, and it does the auger, not the auger itself, the chute where it ejects the snow from is doesn't move on its own. It's a fixed fixed route, so it only ejects forward. Not as like when you would have a two-stage snow thrower where you have the chute itself where you can actually curve it to either side and place it, give the height to shoot the snow. So for something as light, for regular walkways and all that, where it's not like a huge 200-300 foot walkway, or what's the word I'm looking for, or driveway as an example. This will do the job very nicely for up to 6 inches of snow. A little bit higher, anything higher than that, I would suggest to maybe do 2 or 3 passes, because 6 inches for the machine itself to clear would be a little, too much for it. So I would have to split it in half. But otherwise, it works well. Most people say, oh, it's not as good. I've heard people say this about other snow shovels, not Ryobi specifically, and it's either from improper use or not knowing how to use it at all that causes half the problems right there. But I mean, I go through it methodically. Like, how much can I, how much should I be pushing it? How hard should I be doing it? And sometimes it's just by going by the feel of it, and when you see it bogged down, uh, then you have to make your adjustments right then and there regarding it, because you don't want to kill the machine. And I've seen people actually do that, where they bog it down so much and then something burns out, whether it's the motor, the switch, the cabling on the inside that burns out very quickly. um, that's one thing I've learned, is to listen and see visually what's happening, and knowing when to say, okay, I better back off here and there on it. So other than that, I love it. uh, Finally, this past week, I finally got my snow tires on my car, on all 4 tires. I had to get a new set of new winter tires, $800 for Hyundai Elantra 2008, with over 210,000 kilometers on it now. Also, I had to get some ball joints replaced on the front car. And what else? Oh yeah, there was the S snake link for the muffler system going from the manifold down underneath, that had to be replaced as well. So I mean, my mechanic says, you're lucky you didn't pass out while driving the car. I said, well, I'm kind of lucky. Yeah, I also had the window open because I'm also a smoker. So whatever was coming in was actually getting ejected out from the window itself. So Very fortunate in that. But now everything's fixed, and it's good for another couple of years with that. Just have to do the oil change and the rotation of the tires, changing the tires out. And that's basically about it. Work-wise, it's been okay. Haven't been going crazy with that. So we're okay with that so far. Um, we have one new employee that started a few months ago, and she's doing well. Now she's going to be taking calls very soon regarding her work position. And we're good to go. By the 26th of December, because I'm working up until Christmas. It's a little bit past Christmas, so I'm working Christmas Eve, off Christmas Day. 24th is Christmas Eve. 25th I have the day off. 26th I'm going back in, or going online for work, and then I'm off from the 27th up until the 2nd of January 2026. So I'm taking my last week of vacation to relax and celebrate, say goodbye to 2025 and celebrate 2026. Yay! And I get to see my brother on top of it. So I don't have to worry about not seeing him when he's here, because he's going to be here on the 26th. He's probably going to be arriving in the evening with his wife and daughter. So that's my niece, and it's going to be great to see them. So that's one thing for sure. So I'll be glad to see all three of them coming to our place and spending some time together. So that's a good thing. And at least we're going to see them for a couple of days, and then they're going to go back down to Toronto. So I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures. So I might not be online on the weekend, not this weekend coming, but the weekend afterwards, on the 26th. So, or I might, depending on how bad it is, or if I still feel up to it. So that's a good sign. I love going on. Well, I like having stay vacations. Every so often, I do tend to go visit my brother in Toronto. I did that in 2011. I wanted to go down to visit him there, to spend a couple of days with him and his wife at the time. So it was really enjoyable for those couple of days. I only stayed there for about 2-3 days. I didn't stay that long. Not that I didn't like it, I enjoyed it. And especially because at that time in 2011, I was going with my brother to the Royal Air Force. No, the Royal. I went to the museum, the Royal something of a museum in Canada, which was close by to where he lives at that time. He lived at the time. And with him, because he's 6'2", I'm about 5'8", 5'9". So when he takes big steps, my God, it made me look like I was doing a marathon with him. I was trying to catch up with him. And it's like my face was beet red because of the walking and all that. And he says, "Why are you so red?" I said, "Eric, because you walk too fast." Here I am I'm doing a marathon and walking with him, speed walking. So it looked kind of funny, because at that time I was really, really out of shape. So, and my brother never knew because at that time I was doing a lot of technical support, and it was mainly sitting down all the time. So now I'm trying to keep fit still. I still have my Fitbit, and because of the coldness right now, it's a little harder to do what I want to do outside, especially to do the walking and all that. And because Christmas is already here, going to the shopping center is not that fun, considering there's a lot of parking over there, and a lot of people are doing their Christmas shopping this time of year. So it makes it that much more harder to find a good parking space. So, besides uploading the other video plus this one, I've been meaning to do some other things as well. Since my father has passed away, it's going to be over 18 months now, because my father passed away on the exact day of my brother's birthday. I've been meaning to want to do some projects, but I don't have the space in the garage to do it because we were supposed to get some space done for that, so that way I can actually do some work in the garage, but haven't made that much space yet. It's still a work in progress, so to speak, and we got to take it one step at a time. You know how it is. So I'm going to let this here go for the time being. Give it a thumbs up. Great to see everybody's aboard or who's still interested in my little neck of the woods here. So I'll speak to you then. Take care.